Hello friends, thank you for stopping by and checking out another one of these videos on NFTs. Today we are going to be talking about NFTs and what utility they can bring to you outside of just the fact that they're a JPEG. A lot of people say to me, Tom, aren't NFTs just JPEG images and you can make it your profile picture, that's about it? Not at all. A lot of these projects have been delivering utility outside of just the art itself, and today we're going to talk more about that. Now, as many of you are aware, NFTs are a skyrocketing market. New money is pouring in daily, new participants coming in, and all you need to see to verify that is this graph right here of unique wallets. This is provided via Etherscan. As you can see, this has just been growing exponentially for the last year. So why is there so much hype in NFTs? And why are people spending all this money on NFTs? What exactly can they be used for? You know, I get asked that a lot rather from friends and family, like, what do I actually get from an NFT? And this video today is gonna help address that from my experience the last few months, what I've seen in different projects that I've been involved in, and I've had a first-hand look at what currently is being offered to you via membership and ownership of an NFT. So that's what we're going to talk about today, and I hope you get some value out of this because it is really cool, really interesting stuff, and will help you become an informed investor in NFTs. Real quick, if you see my other videos, I always make this quick. If you enjoy the content, if you enjoy the value here today, hit subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll try to get back to you within 24 hours. And God bless, much love. Let's jump in. Okay, so for this video, since we're trying to focus on current utilities that NFTs are actually bringing to owners of NFTs, we're going to stick to art. The art NFTs that you probably have heard of are like Bored Ape Yacht Club or Cryptopunks. Each of those NFT projects have their NFTs selling in the 500,000 minimum, all the way up to 2 million plus, just for one NFT, that is. So it's pretty crazy. But it's not just a JPEG image that you're buying. You're actually getting some utility out of that as well. So let's start with the biggest category first. Number one, with an NFT, you get special access to events, meetings, voting, and different groups where different information is discussed. For example, let's start with the Gutter Cat Gang NFT project. If you own one of the 12,000 different NFTs that are offered in this space, this just came out recently, you get special access to a golf event in Miami just for being an owner. This is paid for through the community wallet. Anyone who wanted to sign up could have. Granted, you'd have to go to Miami and sign up for the golf trip, and probably would be better if you knew other people that own the project. But still, this is real utility that they're offering. And it's a free round of golf. I think they included food with that as well. I'll have to check the details on that. But this is a real utility that they were able to verify based on the fact that you owned one of their 12,000 different pieces of art. Another example would be special access to raffles. So the raffles will be limited to participants of the NFT or owners of the NFT. And you usually have to do something to show that you're an active member of the community. You're not just holding the investment and having nothing to do with it. One of my favorite variations of this was the World of Women project. What they do is they have the World of Women owners solve a cryptic puzzle, and everybody teams up in this chat to try to solve the puzzle, and then you submit your answer, and once they verify your ownership, you have an entry into the raffle, and the prizes are pretty astounding. I mean, for that project, they were giving away a World of Women, one of their original pieces of art, which is worth over $8,000. So hard to win the raffle, but there's some real value there. Sticking with this theme of special access, let's talk about some of the projects that are offering special voting, which is limited to members of the NFT project. A good example of this is the Secret Society of Whales NFT project. Project I am very fond of, very fun community, and one of the things that they decided to do was to paint a giant mural in Los Angeles. And they had 5 to 10 different options on which mural was going to be painted, and it was left up to the community of owners of the NFT to vote on which mural was to be painted on the wall in Los Angeles. So really cool application, and obviously this can extend to other things as well. But yeah, it's very, very interesting. Now, the last example I want to give you in the special access category, and something I think is really cool, is special access to a bot extension for your computer. So if you've ever heard of people flipping sneakers online and trying to get that special access to Yeezys or whatever else is the hot sneaker at the time, what's been happening is you basically need to own a bot to do this for you so that it can immediately purchase the shoes for you once it drops. Now, what Rise NFT did is this was a bot project now that is going into the NFT space. And by doing that, it makes it super easy for owners of that bot extension to transfer their ownership and sell it to somebody else. And that's very attractive in the sense that, you don't have to invest all this money to get this sneaker flipping bot. You can try it out. If it's no good for you, you can sell it and redeem some of your capital. Moving on to the second category here, let's talk about another utility that you can get from these NFT projects. Next is redeemable merchandise. This redeemable merchandise will often be in the form of shirts, hats, or maybe framed art. So example number 1 here is the shirts or hats that our friends over at the Gutter Cat Gang were offering to owners of their NFT project. And they actually just recently announced that there will be a merchandise 2.0 for owners. So very, very cool, very good insight if you're looking for a project. But what happened is you would be, as an owner of the NFT, you get airdropped, right? Not to go too much into depth here, but you get airdropped a token. You can burn that token if you'd like, and they'll mail you the merchandise that you're interested in, which is really cool. It's a real utility that you get and will continue to be getting by owning this NFT. So very, very interesting, and more to come in that space as well. One more example in this art space for redeemable merchandise, that is, would be framed art. So we've seen this with World of Women. A couple of lucky owners of the project got prints signed by the artist Yam. But another example is the Wicked Craniums NFT. They were recently published on the cover of a magazine, Alt Press, and they had a limited number of redeemable merchandise tokens that owners of the NFT had access to. So again, this is a really cool utility benefit for owners of the NFT, and it is special limited just for owners of that NFT, which makes it really neat and applicable. Now let's talk about the third category, which is currently a utility for owners of NFTs, and that would be the ability to make your NFT your profile picture. Now, if you're like most people that I've said this to, your initial reaction is, that's not impressive at all. I'll just take a JPEG image of one of these NFTs and make it my profile picture, and voila, it's like I own the NFT, nobody knows. Maybe for now, but Twitter has already announced that they are going to design a special feature within their app so that there will be similar to the blue check mark, but for your profile picture. So if you're showing your profile picture as one of those Bored Ape Yacht Club NFTs, through your wallet and Twitter's verification service, other people on the web will quickly be able to tell if this is a legitimate profile picture or something you just ripped off with a screenshot. And this is very interesting to people because if you have an idea or you're trying to market something and grow your brand, well, suddenly if you have a Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT, which is a minimum of $500,000 as your profile picture, well, now suddenly your voice is very interesting and your product is much more marketable and brandable to the masses. Well, there you have it. These are the uses of NFTs that I have seen recently, and most of these examples are actually happening right now. So super, super interesting. I think in the months and years to come, we're going to be 50 times more impressed with the utility that comes out of owning NFTs. For now, though, we are still very, very early in NFTs, and if you're one of the very, very small percentage of people that have even heard of NFTs, consider yourself lucky. Take this as a sign to go out and learn more about the space. It's going to continue to grow and be involved in our lives. If you have any questions, please leave a comment. Be sure to hit subscribe if you enjoyed the content. Again, much love. Have a great rest of your night.